Whiskers and the Jungle Phantom. Whiskers was no ordinary cat. He was a sleek black feline with emerald green eyes, known for his fearless nature. His owner, an old explorer named Mr. Bennett, had brought him to the heart of the Amazon jungle for a research trip. But one fateful night, Whiskers found himself in a terrifying game of chase against something not of this world. The moon hung low, casting eerie silver light through the thick jungle canopy. The only sounds were the distant howls of monkeys and the rustling of leaves in the wind. Whiskers had wandered a little too far from camp, chasing a firefly that blinked teasingly through the trees. But then, suddenly, he felt it. A chill ran down his spine. The air around him grew unnaturally cold. A whisper, low and ghostly, floated through the trees. Whiskers! Whiskers! His fur bristled, his ears twitched. Slowly, he turned around. There in the moonlight was a shadowy figure, tall, thin, and floating inches above the ground. Its hollow eyes glowed an eerie blue, and its arms stretched out like wisps of smoke. The ghost let out a low, wailing sound, and with a sudden whoosh, it lunged forward. Whiskers bolted. He dashed through the undergrowth, leaping over fallen logs and darting between trees. His heart pounded like a drum, but the ghost was fast, too fast. It glided effortlessly, passing through trees like mist. Whiskers climbed up a tree in desperation, but the ghost simply rose into the air after him. "You cannot escape," it whispered. With no other option, Whiskers did what he did best. He pounced, right off the tree. He twisted in the air, landing gracefully on all fours, and took off again. The ghost shrieked in frustration, but Whiskers wasn't just running, he had a plan. He had seen something earlier, a sacred circle of stones deep in the jungle. Bennett had warned him about it, saying it was a barrier against evil spirits. With one last desperate leap, Whiskers crossed into the circle. The ghost lunged after him, only to be met with a blinding flash of light. It let out a scream as it was yanked back into the shadows, disappearing into the night. Whiskers sat, catching his breath, his fur on edge. The jungle fell silent again, the ghost was gone. With a triumphant flick of his tail, Whiskers trotted back to camp, his adventure just another secret in the vast, haunted jungle.